Hi, my name is Olivia Stewart, and today we are going to be discussing our marketing project, and our partner business was Village Coffee. Here in Troy, Village Coffee is one of the hot spots for our local students at Troy University, as well as the working adults. So what did our project contain? So my project, which is with Selena, Agnes, and Yana, we met with Mr. Tommy Lowry, who is the owner of Village Coffee. And through doing a needs assessment and then also providing a marketing plan, we saw that there was a need with their customers. There's a customer gap. Not a lot of Village Coffee's customers were international students. And the reason why was because international students, the majority of them, do not have any personal transportation. And the shuttle buses on Troy University's campus have no direct route to Village Coffee. So by performing this needs assessment, we came together and we brought a solution to Mr. Tommy Lowry. So we decided to pair with the shuttle buses at Troy University by meeting with Mr. Derek Brewster, who is the Assistant Dean of Student Services, to see if there was a way that we can make the shuttle buses have a drop-off to Village Coffee. So my group members are international students who use the shuttle buses quite often, and they informed me that the shuttle buses use an app called the Rider app. And so by meeting with Mr. Derek Brewster in October, he allowed us to implement Village Coffee as a part of the red route, which is seen on the Rider app. In other words, now Troy University students who show a student ID, all they have to do is go on the red route bus, tell the bus driver that they would like to be dropped off at Village Coffee, and the bus driver will drop them off there. Our services to Village Coffee began on November 9th and will end December 3rd, and will pick up next semester. So the other things that we wanted to start with Village Coffee was create an Instagram page. We noticed that they were not very, participating into the social media. So by creating an Instagram page, we wanted to target our audience, which is millennials or college students. So starting our Instagram page, it has been super successful. We have increased our followers by 6 times, and the other group member will talk more details about that. But on this Instagram page, we shared our specialty drinks. We also gave a giveaway. And then we also, on every Sunday, did a staff spotlight that showed all of the baristas and showed what their favorite coffee was, and just to let the people know that we appreciated them. So essentially, not only were we sharing more about the business, but we were increasing the employee morale through this. And besides the shuttle bus route, the Instagram page, our third marketing strategy was to create a program with Village Coffee called Culture and Coffee. Essentially what Culture and Coffee was, or is still, it's still implemented at the store, is that every month Village Coffee would create an international drink so that we can interest more international students to visit Village Coffee. So throughout the month of October, we marketed Culture and Coffee, and we'll discuss that later in the video. But we paired it with Mr. Tommy by showing him ingredients. The first country that we were going to do was China, because our students, or my group members, are from China. And we offered him the ingredients, and through coming together and coming up with a solution, we wanted to offer a drink called Passionized Fruit Tea, which has milk cover as well. We met with Mr. Tommy Lowry in October, and we gave him the ingredients. Yana, Selena, and Agnes gave him great feedback of what the drink should taste like, and he even offered us a test to taste the drink. So he gave us 2 options, and we got to choose which one he would sell in the week of November. So the week of November 9th through the 13th was the week that we would start the shuttle bus route, and that we would begin selling our Culture and Coffee drink. And so there is a lot more details in between, but the 3 main things that we successfully achieved with our Culture and Coffee project is number 1, a direct route to Village Coffee through the shuttle buses at Troy University. Number 2, we created an Instagram page that shot through the roof, and we have gained a lot of attention and a lot of positive feedback from that with the Troy community. And then number 3 was to create an international drink that will bring a taste of home to our students. And when that was implemented, we had so many people who went and tried it and they loved it. And I think that essentially not only is that including more people into the company like international students, but it's allowing more customers to visit Village Coffee at the end. So we'll talk about marketing, and later in the video we'll also talk about ways that we would improve the project if we did it again, and then we'll also discuss ways that we tracked our project.
Hello class, I'm Selena and I'm responsible for the marketing part. And I would like to start with our Instagram page, which belongs to our social media. And for a start, we got 135 fans for our Instagram page, and now we got over 700 followers. And another information is we have the 300 comments make from our followers. So in addition to social media marketing method, we also use the traditional marketing method. Like Olivia designed the flyers and posters, and Yana, Agnes, and me post them around our campus, like part them or the BIBB, or actually I also have the international dorms in Pace Hall, and we posted them to every room in front of the door. And of course, during the homecoming, Yana and Olivia get more flyers and to introduce our shuttle bus information, and of course our Chinese special drink, which is the passion fruit ice green tea, to more information student. Next will be the email blasts. Olivia also designed the flyers and sent the email to the Miss Kathleen, which is in the international office, and she responsible for sending email to international students. And Miss Kathleen also posted our flyers in front of the international office desk, which will help us to market more international students. And she also sent to the email to international student email box, and they got the information of our shuttle bus and our Chinese special drink, and let them try and let them have an opportunity to join our project like that.
So now I'm going to be talking about our tracking mechanisms and how we tracked our progress throughout the semester. So in the very beginning, I discussed how we wanted to put the shuttle bus route to Village Coffee on the Rider app. With Mr. Derek Brewster, we sent him the coordinates to Village Coffee, and so that we could put it on the app. Unfortunately, he never did that. So we'll talk about later in the video how that would be something that we would do differently, and that was a way that we were supposed to track the project as well, but we had other ways that we were tracking the project. So the first way was through Instagram. So the way that I made the Instagram is as a profile, a business profile, which allows us to see how many people visit our page every week. It also allows us to see how many people are responding to our stories and to our posts, how many people are forwarding our posts to other profiles. And so essentially it's giving us a poll and a statistic report each week. And each week our visits to our page and to our website increased. For example, I believe 2 weeks ago we had 79 people visit our page, which is a good bit, talking about how many followers that we have. Another way that we wanted to track our progress is through the Village Coffee loyalty cards. So in the very first meeting we had with Mr. Tommy Lowry, his marketing person was there as well, which was really cool because he gave us really good input. And one way that we were going to track our project was through the loyalty cards. And so how this would work is a loyalty card is free, you don't have to pay for it, and every time you visit Village Coffee, before you pay, you swipe your loyalty card and it gives you points. So the more you visit, the more points you get, and that gets you free drinks. So we were going to ask our guests who are coming for Culture and Coffee to get a loyalty card, and the barista would write 2 C's on the card showing that they're with Culture and Coffee. And so Mr. Tommy would be able to go to his system and see how many people and how many loyalty cards have increased. And so if we see that more loyalty cards have increased that have CC on them, we would see how many more customers we were bringing to the business. We marketed this, but I believe with the timing, with only our project starting, well, not our project starting, but the first Taste of Home or Culture and Coffee was November 9th. We haven't been able to get that report back, but we have heard that we have increased a lot more customers from the baristas and as well as Mr. Tommy Lowry. Specifically, our first week of the Culture and Coffee, which was November 3rd through November 13th, Mr. Tommy responded to us and we gave them a profit of over $200 from our drinks. That is awesome. And not only that, but we have feedback from our staff who told us that they see the shuttle buses dropping off students at Village Coffee. So that word of mouth is just telling us and is tracking how our efforts are going, which so far are going awesome.
Classmates, my name is Agnes. I will talk about the future tracking marketing strategy for the Village Coffee to keep the development and the progress of the Village Coffee. We have given them the following 3 marketing strategies. The first one, we advise the Mr. Tommy, the community builder. He can go to the Choyu University campus and communicate with the international students. And communicate is the best way to spread and get information. Mr. Tommy can communicate with international students, and he can tell the international students the concept of culture in coffee, and he also can get some information from international students what's they like and what they want to drink. And the second advice is Village Coffee can continue the international special drink. After our project, Village Coffee can also provide the passion fruit green tea with milk cover. During our project, passion fruit green tea with milk cover is popular in international students, and especially in Chinese students. After our project, Village Coffee can provide some more international special drink for different countries. And the next advice we want to provide to the Village Coffee is they can create some social event. And they can create some social events like international students tea talk or drink taste event. This such like this event not only can attract more international students or customers to the Village Coffee, but also they can spread their brand culture and the business philosophy of Village Coffee. And at the same time, Village Coffee can observe many different countries' culture. So Village Coffee can become a multiple culture coffee shop.
Hello everyone, I'm Yana, and I'm here to talking about how we do things differently. The first one is to promote our Village Coffee site on the Rider app more, because we have talking with Mr. Brewster about the Village Coffee site, and they didn't put it on the Rider app. And the second one is market more the shuttle bus of the Village Coffee sites, and we can put some. Maybe we can talking with Mr. Brewster about put the poster on the school bus station. The third one is provide some sample to international students, and I have connected with the leader of the CCSA, and we suppose them to provide them for some samples for their homecoming activity, and they agree with us. But unfortunately, Mr. Tommy had said they don't have time to prepare so much samples for them, so we have to cancel this activity. Provide the samples for them. Maybe we can provide the sample for them on the Chinese New Year party in the next year, January 24th, yes. And the last one is to market more about our culture and coffee logo loyalty card for the customers, and because the time is too short for them to prepare them, so we can finish it after our project finished.
Thank you for watching our video about Village Coffee. We have had such a fun time working together and increasing Village Coffee's revenue, but most importantly, allowing an opportunity for our international students on Troy University's campus to be able to taste the yumminess of Village Coffee. So cheers to a new year and a wonderful project we've had together.
Cheers!